Stop re-snorting. Speech off.
Alright, hello there YouTube this is Civity Tech on the Justin Memory Box, and today, I'm going to show you guys the Neurosmith music blocks system. Now, this is the one that was released in 1998. Now, as I said before in another video, this was previously released, this was released again in 2002, and again in 2007. And what I'll do right now is I'll show you both my cartridges. Now, you might wonder, well, how do the cartridges work? So, I'm going to pull this out for a minute. Each one of these little compact cartridges has a set of sounds for these 5 blocks. You have a blue one, a green one, a yellow one, an orange one, and a red one. And on the blocks, there's 6 shapes. You have a circle, a square, a triangle, a rectangle, a star, and a hexagon. And the holes where the blocks go, each one of these holes has little, you can push it down, but it has these little contact points. So when the block fits in there nice and snug. So I have 2 cartridges, but before I show you the cartridge, so on the top here is where your 5 blocks are, and they're kind of in a, compared to the 2002 model, which I also have, they're on this original model released back in 1998. They're kind of in a diagonal order from each other. So you got the top one on the left, and then the second one is kind of diagonal from that one. But on the 2002 model, they're right next to each other. And then you have the 3rd block right in the middle. And you have the 4th block next to it. And the 5th block kind of to the right, kind of up and diagonal from it. On the top, you got the cartridge slot. On the back, you got your volume, high, low, reset button, carrying handle. On the front, you got the 2 speakers, and your play button. Now, how does the system work? You guys are probably wondering. Well, see, when there's no cartridge, the unit won't play anything. So you have to insert a cartridge. So the first cartridge I'll show you is my Mozart's Night Music cartridge. This is the cartridge that you would get. This is actually the cartridge you would get if you bought this brand new back in 1998. And another cartridge I would love to get is Bach as well. The Bach cartridges, my childhood. But yeah, I have 2 cartridges now. I still lack 19 of them to get the full set. But yeah, so to put this cartridge in the player, all you're gonna do is on the front there's a little arrow. Make sure it's going downward, and then put the cartridge into the player, and then push down firmly. There you go. Now, if you push a block, it'll play, and that's on low volume. But yeah, this thing can get pretty loud even on low volume. So see, the way this works is you can push each one individually. Or you can press the play button and it will kind of make like a little song out of it. Like, it'll play them faster. And yes, I will put this thing on high volume for a second, just so you guys can hear how loud this thing goes. Because trust me, once you hear it once, yeah, you'll probably only want to stick with low volume, because high volume is really, really, really loud. And yeah, this thing does have stereo speakers. My brother actually had this same unit when I was growing up, but it had the Bach cartridge. And the reason I know is because if I tap the front of it, that's exactly what his sounded like when you tap it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and push one block on high volume so you guys can hear how loud this thing actually is. Yeah, as you can tell, that's really loud. Now, depending on what shape is facing up, so now we'll put the squares up. Now they're all on the square side, so I'm going to push them individually. Now I'll use the play button. Now the next shape is the triangles. There we go. Then we got the rectangles. I love those ones. And now we got the stars, which are also one of my personal favorites. You know, if you really want to get crazy, like, you could really just, like, kind of just jam out on this, like. Then we got the hexagons, which you can distinguish them from the circles because the hexagons are more kind of puffed out, I guess you'd say. And the circles are just kind of more flat, while the hexagons have 6 sides. Find all the hexagons. There's another one. That's a circle. There it is. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now, if you guys wanted to, you guys could get really, really crazy with this. So you could do something like square. You could do something like square, star, triangle. I'm going to go ahead and push down on that contact point to keep it on. Rectangle. And circle. Alright. Let's see what we have now. Or you can get really crazy also, in a sense, if I put them all back on the same shape first. I always like to make sure they're back on their starting point first, which is the circle. That's where they started. Alright. You can even get really crazy like that with this thing. Like you could put the first block, you could put the last block on the left, put the first block on the left, on the far right. You could take the fourth block and put it in the third block slot. You could take the second block, put it in the fourth block slot, and you could take the third block and put it in the second block slot. Now it's going to be completely messed up, but let's see what we have. So I gotta switch these two back around. Switch these two back around. Okay, there we go. Right. Now I'm going to show you guys my other cartridge. Now, since this thing was released like so long ago and it's so old, I like to be very careful with it. So, to pull the cartridge out carefully, I'm just going to grab onto it and just pull it gently. There we go. See, it just pops right out. Now I'm going to show you my other cartridge. Bravo Opera. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it in here. There we go. And we'll start with the circle side. Squares. Hey, you were not supposed to play yet. Hey! Oh, that one right there, I love to make a beat with that one. Same with this one. So we got the triangles, which are basically like your animal sounds. Okay. Alright, then we got your rectangles, which the rectangles honestly kind of remind me of like live band music. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. I was just playing that one again because when it turns on, sometimes it'll kind of be a little weird sounding. Because after a few seconds, it'll go into like a power save. When you turn it on, it goes like, it has like a weird crackle. There we go. Then we got the stars, which is basically the same song, just the instrumental version of it. Oh, it powered off on me. I'll play that again since it kind of cut out. Now the hexagons are kind of giving me some issues, so don't really expect too much from the hexagons. Now when I first got the cartridge, the hexagons were working fine, but for some reason now it's doing the hexagon issue. My friend Acer told me about this, that the player can do like the hexagon issue sometimes, meaning like this. See, that one's fine, but when you go to play the second one, see, it'll play like the third one. It'll play like the third one instead. So these two are the same. But on my Mozart cartridge, the hexagons work completely fine. So yeah, there's the Bravo Opera cartridge. And I think what I'll do is, before I end this, I'll put them on circles, but I'll kind of, but I'll put them in some like weird wacky order, so that way the song kind of messes up. Because that's the fun thing about this, is you can put them any way you want. So let's take these two, reverse them, take these two, and I love the sound when you change them. Take these two. Alright, let's see what we have. But for those of you guys who are wondering, this is how the song actually goes. Then you have the second verse, which is on the square side. So here's the second verse. So altogether, if we take that whole song, I'm going to try to do this really quickly, but this is the whole song. I'm going to start changing them as they play. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't wait for that one to play. Yeah, see, that's the thing, like when you're changing them, like you have to wait for them to play before you change them, because if you don't, it'll mess it up. Okay, change that one. Change that one. Change that one. Change that one. Ah. Well, I did that wrong again. I did not wait for that one to play. Alright. See, can we actually get... That's not the right shape. Can we actually get it... Can we actually get it right this time? Change it. Change it. No! God, this thing is so flippin' touchy. That's the thing I don't like. Change it. Change it. You son of a gun. Change it. Change it. Change it. Change it. Change it. So yeah, there's the whole song. Now, I do have a way of recording direct audio of these sounds. So, if you guys would like a direct audio of either the Mozart or the Bravo Opera, let me know, because I can do a direct audio of both of the cartridges. Which, I already have a direct audio, but it's not very, like... It's like Mozart and Bravo Opera in one, but if I ever do get like single direct audios, I will put them on the channel. And yeah, this thing is pretty, it's not heavy, but it is kind of heavy because it takes 4 C batteries to power this thing. That's probably why it's so much louder than the 2002. I mean, the 2002 is loud, but that's probably why the original is so much louder than the 2002, because it takes more powerful batteries, and also it's got that stereo speaker output, where the 2002 only has one speaker. Now I basically have both systems. All I lack is the 2007. So yeah, guys. Hope you all enjoy this, and peace out. And if I get more cartridges soon, I'll let you guys know right away. So yeah, peace.
Speed. Direct. Stop resnorting.